Alright, gentlemen, last time we finished getting back to the ship and you guys took your long rest after the lovely encounter with the little frog peoples that you had a lovely time with.
Indeed.
You finished your rest on the ship. Let's see what you all did for your rest and what was going on, and then we'll pick up and go from there.
You
Cookie.
all notice that food is noticeably bland, and Cookie does not seem to be anywhere around.
Oh
I want to
no.
talk to Cookie anyway, so I look for him.
He's been reading his book again. Drat.
Cookie's book is out and down, and you find Cookie tossing and turning on his sheets, muttering to himself. He appears to be in a nightmare.
Cookie! Cookie! Wake up!
No effect, Cookie?
No effect.
I walk over there.
What was that?
He blows a horn.
Blowing a horn. Cookie shakes awake, really confused. Huh? What?
You wanted to talk to you. I walk off.
What? Trumpet?
Don't ask. It looked like you were tossing and turning in your... First thing, sorry for waking, but it looked like you were tossing and turning in your sleep. Are you okay?
Yes. I have it. Huh.
Have what?
The book knows everything. This is what I was looking for. I just woke up, okay? Thank you. Oh, crap! People want food.
But that's not what I wanted to come talk to you about.
Better food. Chime in from a distance.
Okay. Well, there's a...
And no, it's not about you, about killing me either.
Okay.
I'm a little bit confused as to why you didn't wake everyone up when the woman passed through. It took me a little bit, because I was kind of groggy to kind of think about it. But that's the kind of stuff that's supposed to happen. You're supposed to wake it up when something unusual like that happens.
Okay, I was just trying to make sure we didn't die in our sleep or die when we're awake, and I figured that was the best way to accomplish it.
Is by not waking up?
Uh-huh.
I'm a little bit concerned about... Whatever.
She wasn't a threat, and y'all needed the sleep, like, bad.
Well, now that my memory's a little bit less hazy, you talked about, her having, like, magical powers. You're telling her she wasn't a potential threat?
She obviously had magical powers, and if we decided... I mean, look at us. We think everything's a threat. If we took her on, we could have died, maybe. I don't know. She just magically undid that door.
Hey, I didn't say take her on.
You didn't. But do you know who we're camping with? Mr. I'm gonna shoot at that guy running around. And Mr. Let's just shoot first and ask questions later.
Okay, fair. But still, I was a little bit concerned about that judgment. But once you put it that way, I can kind of understand. People want their food, and I step out of the way.
You're right, though. You know, I think we should have woken the party and then been very careful to not attack first. Or maybe ever if we could have with that, because she looked stronger than, you know. She looked awfully confident and unscathed to be having just gone through a, room full of warriors.
Of course.
And she promised. She promised to meet later. Or something. I'm a bit foggy about the details right now, but she seemed, well, charming. My memories must be suspicious. I hope I wasn't charmed by her. I don't think so. Huh.
Well, either that book is playing tricks on you, or you're hungry, or something. I'll let you get back to it.
Oh, well. Cookie rummages around, picks up the book, stuffs it around, gets his back, and rushes off to the kitchen. Uh-huh.
I'm not entirely sure what he said, but I think he's going to be a little bit preoccupied for a few minutes.
It sounded that way.
Sound like keep things rolling.
Okay.
So I should probably roll stealth to see if you notice I was eavesdropping.
My passive perception's not that high. You don't have to roll really well to fool me.
But Cookie,
My passive perception is higher than that, though.
Roll your deception. Or stealth, stealth, yeah.
maybe stealth. See, this is the problem with not having dex. I'm not a good sneaker. Oh, hi, baby. Nope. You hear me slip to the ground as I'm sliding against it.
Cookie nods his head at you as in passing.
And as I walk out the door, too, I just take a little look, and it's like, you didn't have to stay out there. The conversation wasn't that secret.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now I wonder if the thing said about the hastily killing off was messing with me or serious.
Anyway, I head to the armory and start investigating various weapons.
Can see weapons.
Something like that. So I'm going around looking at the various weapons in the armory, and assuming that I have free reign of the armory, picking a few of them up, examining them, maybe taking a few mock swings, going through like each of the weapon types. Looking at the, various weapons for the ability to, let's say, deflect blows. be a little bit more balanced, more well-rounded, stuff like that. I keep end up going back to the long swords. Understanding why, it seems like everyone seems to use a sword, and he's kind of figuring out a little bit more why. Well, mostly used to, smaller swords as part of his training, even though he's been using a spear for the longest time. But he takes up a sword and starts, for lack of a better word, messing around with it. And swing it around kind of mockingly. Doing a few practice swings, such. He also wonders where Rio has been. Hopes she made it back to the ship. And knowing her, she probably got bored with us and just ran back to the ship.
Or she's
from the
been
very
being
beginning.
tortured. Don't tickle there. That tickles. Ah! Please don't torture me. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Ugh!
Who's she being tortured by?
You know, I think they'd have to do an investigation check to find out.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right, Yanovid, what are you doing? And do we have any word from Talon yet?
No word from Talon. I can't get a hold of him at all.
I'd add him on Discord, but
I'm investigating.
So, any more from Yanovan or Ryu?
So, real quick, since I wasn't there, you said there was some woman while we slept. Did we get a good description of her?
Cookie was the only one that got a good look.
She looked like a frog killer.
She was a woman. She had tadpoles and water. She didn't give her name. She magically unlocked our barrier and walked past it. And when we later looked in the room, there were a bunch of dead frogs. So she was capable of killing them, presumably, and stealing their tadpoles for some reason. She did not seem scared at all to be in this place. Seeing as how dangerous it was to us, she seemed to be off limits. She said some things that were, blah, blah, blah. You'll find out who I am in due time and who I serve, and goodbye.
Any physical description?
She was a woman.
That's a good physical description, John.
Human, I think. No combat armor. Just robes, maybe?
There was a little more description, but I think John is going with what the character remembers, what Cookie actually remembers.
So no skin color, no hair color, no nothing. Clothes.
Why does that matter to you?
I don't remember any of that.
Okay, it is useful for identifying people.
I don't believe they were elegant. It seemed more common. But she did not look battle-scarred at all. Confident was the word.
Man, I can be like that.
No, that's just cocky.
Close enough.
Someone who can be like that doesn't say they can.
Ding.
They don't need to.
Anyway, Cleox is slightly concerned about Rio, but also knows that she's very capable of handling herself and likely just blew us off and went back to the ship. Probably in the crow's nest.
Well, you can go investigate if you want.
Just to
Yeah, you can come
verify,
check.
Codemaster, was that what, were you basically saying what Cookie actually remembered or not? Or you were just using your own memory?
I'm using my own memory. I don't have anything written down about her specific appearance.
Okay. It is in the video. I believe I did mention she was wearing some more festive-ish clothing. So it wasn't exactly elaborate, but it wasn't basic.
Okay.
So, and she did have a hood on and stuff, so she wasn't exactly very well shown. She wasn't dressed like Rio, as Minnie is. Closer to Talon's Minnie. Alright. Well, as you all are finishing your things, Yonovan, did you have anything else to say about what you're doing, or are you done?
Oh, I investigated where Rio was.
Okay.
That was my role for 15.
Rio? Are you hiding or anything, or is Yonovan able to locate you?
I mean, technically I would be hiding, but I think probably a 15 would locate me depending on where he looks.
I'm very thorough.
Probably all over the ship. So, if you're on the
Is there
ship...
anywhere in the ship that has rafters?
Yes.
Everywhere should have raft.
Rafters that you could be on top of.
Probably not.
Okay, then I'm probably in the crow's nest or someplace up high.
Which you've been in multiple times before.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
yeah, there's only so many places to hide from having to do work on the ship.
Well,
So,
that'd probably be the first place I'd look, knowing you. Just making sure you made it back to the ship with everyone else.
Rio, you're there trying to catch a nap while you guys got back to the ship and dodge work again. And you see this dwarf head pop up over the side of the crow's nest and staring right at you.
Oh, I am sleeping.
Oh,
I'm gonna blow my
good.
cover.
Oh, good. You made it back. I throw a crystal at him and walk and come back down.
Darn, I thought I'd lost him.
Alright. As you guys are doing this, the ship, all of a sudden you hear noise start echoing out and lots of chaos going on. You hear Emrakul and Gari screaming out orders.
Alright, guess I head above deck.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I should peek over the edge and see what's going on. Reluctantly.
I guess I'm at the base of the main sail, so I should be right front and center.
Cookies, I assume that this causes a shipwide panic.
You hear a commotion of everyone moving.
Cookie would rush to the bridge, presumably. Do we have combat orders? I don't know that we really do.
No, not yet, because you guys have been more of the away crew. Any of you who want can roll a perception. just know that it's going to be very high since you're not aware of it. But I'll give you guys a chance to be amazing and see it. Because, you know, that's what the game's all about. Rolling that d20 and being awesome.
Big money, no whammy. Nope.
So far, Cleoc was the closest. Do
I
any,
was thinking that the number is probably around 20.
I said closest. Did any of you want to roll for Rio, as Access is currently not had? And do you know what your modifier is,
Yeah.
Rio?
It's +0. I was just grabbing it.
I'll roll.
Awesome. Let's see what you got.
Or are you rolling Rio
ahead.
or should?
No,
Rio's
no.
not in the game.
Rio's not in, so one of you guys would need to form.
There you go, 17.
17. All right. A little bit closer than Cleoc, but still not there.
Even from the crow's nest?
If anything, maybe I should give you disadvantage because you're trying to not look. You've been trying to not
Okay,
pay
fine.
attention to your surroundings.
No, I've been paying attention to my surroundings. I've been trying to not do any work.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, I would attempt to find Gari or Emrakul, whichever one I'd run into first, and try and find out what's going on.
Yeah. I'm headed that direction too, towards the bridge. People seem in commotion. Does anyone know what they're doing, or are we just running around like chickens?
The
Can I
newest
use-
members of the crew seem to be a little bit lost, such as you all. The more experienced members of the crew are heading to their posts. They're pulling out weapons, and it looks
Pulling
like
out
they're
weapons.
readying for something.
Okay.
With my perception, did I see that? That they were readying weapons?
Oh yeah, no, you all see that now. That's not what you're rolling for. You all see that they're readying weapons.
Ooh, combat! And I start climbing down.
Your kind of
Yeah.
work, huh? Does Yonovan share that he found Rio hiding?
No. I mean, I was
Okay.
just getting back down. I just got back down to the deck when this happened.
Then it won't enter. This Cookie does not know of this, but he would definitely respect Rio less for it.
Even more so. I'm hurrying down to get to.
You're
my
a
weapon.
dwarf. You hate elves. I'm indifferent to people until they start shirking their duties or hurting their friends. Well, I've hurt my friend.
But am I an elf?
All I know is you're Andrew.
Well, you're not a woman, so who knows what you are.
Well, so I'm tall and have pointy ears. That doesn't always mean you're an elf.
But you're not a dwarf, so you're not pretty.
That's true. I'm not a dwarf, so you probably still hate me.
I mean,
Are you an elf?
So Ryan,
Interesting question.
Discord does have push to talk if that would be easier for you, beyond muting and unmuting your mic.
It probably is about the same because I go and push to mute or unmute.
Fair enough.
All right, so those of you who headed to the bridge, who all was that? I believe it was Cleoc and Cookie I heard said heading to the bridge specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get there and you hear the captain and Gari there bellowing out orders. The captain's grabbed the helm and is starting to navigate up and away. They're throwing off the ropes. Gari's yelling out commands to the people. Hurry up and untie that! Stop lollygagging! You want to die or get thrown overboard? And you can definitely see that something definitely got them startled.
Captain,
Were those
what's
orders specific to us to untie that, or?
No, it was to the other guys who are there. You guys have been stationed as the away crew, so they haven't really given you a lot of on-ship duties as of yet, due
Does it-
to...
Does it look like they're dumping stuff to go faster or letting sails out?
Popping sails out. Well, there is no sails, but essentially,
Right,
yes,
right.
popping sails out. But
Alright.
it's more
I'm gonna
stoking the magic and everything and
I'm gonna
loosing
take
everything.
my thunder cannon to the back of the ship and see if I see anything off the back.
Okay. You still have standard powder, right? We haven't gotten your other powder
Right.
yet, if I remember. Okay.
I made a couple successes on the crystals, but then I
Yes.
also made an explosion.
Right. So you got some progress, but you got a little ways to go.
Yeah. I still have no clue what it's for, but
Hey, you made a nice boom with it, so you have some ideas.
it's
Just not a controlled boom is the problem.
This is unstable shit.
All right. So, you guys say anything or just watch what happens?
I'm gonna look off.
I
I asked the
Oh.
captain,
You push
Captain.
my thing.
what's happening? Orders.
He's like, ready yourselves for combat.
I
Here
look
or
off.
elsewhere?
A little of both. He points up towards the sky.
I look up at the sky.
You see this little dot that's not geometric shape exactly. Like it's not, it's not like a normal shape that you would see in nature. It's more like a constructed shape. And it has a little bit of a greenish glow to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I get my thunder cannon loaded and ready.
He's like, apparently someone's been watching this place. And they're coming in for a visit.
That sounds promising.
I hope so. I'd
So-
rather not have combat, but you always got to be ready.
So I'm assuming we're trying to become hidden more than we're going to go engage.
No, they've seen us. That's pretty clear. They're heading right for us. They switched direction and are been moving towards us. We've been watching them. So no, we're moving up towards them to engage or
Can you tell
hail.
us anything about them?
I
that you
haven't
know
had that
of?
good of a look on it. I mean, you see it's very far away,
Yes.
but I can tell it's jammer and kind of like ours, and they're coming down towards the planet. They were somewhere not seen when we arrived in the sector, but they're now here. So they seem to know our general area that we descended on the planet, so they must have been watching from somewhere and showed up and started heading right for us.
Wow.
Very well.
They
Pull-
kind of seemed to go to our general area that we entered and then spotted us and have headed straight for us.
I see.
Time to. Cleoc wouldn't know these terms, but I've watched too much Star Trek to say time to intercept.
They're going to intercept us anyways.
Yeah.
Battle stations, red alert.
I'm assuming that if we
Wish
haven't
we
had,
had shields. That would have been nice.
I'm assuming we haven't had nearly enough downtime for any sort of like switch yet.
Yours is minor enough. It's kind of a slight flavor thing difference, and so is cookies, that I'm okay with it. So yes, if you have it ready and you'd like, you're good to go.
Okay.
If it was like major alteration, I'd probably be hesitant, but you guys are just basically keeping your existing character type and just switching the flavor a little bit to what you've been called upon to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, second question, and I'm assuming I've been on the ship long enough to know this, is that would I have had free reign of the armory to be able to
Yes.
to take out a longsword?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I've got it ready.
Do you have two-handed weapon fighting or one-handed?
I can't use heavy equipment. I cannot choose heavy
Not what I meant.
Cleok, are you high dex or
multi-weapon.
high strength?
high dex.
The weapon you pick up almost looks more like a scimitar, but you can see it's more of a longsword due to its size and heft. And it seems to be of elven make, which fits your flowingness as a bird better than the standard dwarven made hunk of steel.
Fair enough.
Hey,
There's nothing wrong with that, but brute strength doesn't necessarily fit with, more finesse.
My strength's not horrible at 12, but definitely built dex.
If you built dex, it makes sense to go with more of a dex-based weapon. So
Yes.
I was saying that basically whichever one you had higher was the one that kind of caught your eye. Because that kind of makes sense. So if you're happy with it, go with it. In older editions, they actually had elven longswords that were longsword finesse weapons.
Okay.
Now, with your build, that doesn't matter, but in this case,
Mostly a rapier.
damage is different and options are
Longsword's
different.
better. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So-
Longsword
Sure.
is for mechanics purposes straight better than a rapier, just because since I can't use a shield anyway, I can use a two-handed and get an extra and up the damage die on it.
Yeah.
So, that is an option. So, there we go. You can add that. The, what do you call it? Quartermaster is there checking out weapons and signs that one over to you. Basically so they know who has what weapon. So if there's any problems, they can, kind of know who to peg.
Right.
I stuffed my pockets full of crystals, just in case I want to try and recreate an explosion for some. If things get desperate.
Interesting. Well, you know how to use gunpowder, so you probably would rather have that available for right now.
Perhaps, but crystals also might make interesting shrapnel. I mean,
It's true, but you don't know exactly what effect it would have necessarily. So,
I said if things get desperate.
all right. Anything else you guys want to do?
I want to.
Time's ticking.
No.
Ship's
I
getting
will
closer.
say thematically, I haven't had enough time to determine my ranged weapon. So
Okay. You can fly, so ranged is little less necessity for you than.
well, one
Others.
of the features actually is when I make a ranged attack with my Kensai ranged weapon, I get to add a D4 to damage. As a
There you
bonus
go.
action. So yes, I will want to pick one, but I haven't. Thematically, I don't feel like I've had enough time to actually do.
Wait, did it kick me out of the game?
You just disconnected, Cookie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
1 second.
Yeah, do what you need. All right, so you guys have about 2 more minutes. I'm going to go check the dogs because they were let out, and then you're going to be in combat. Any last second things you want to do? Let's do it now.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I trusted NVIDIA. I was wrong. Yanovan,
yes,
can you guess what I just did?
install the latest NVIDIA driver,
Uh-huh.
which has a patch for Spectre. which means.
Let me guess. It says you got to restart.
Yeah, I'm back in. I thought it would work without killing the game. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no. I need to install it. Everyone with a NVIDIA graphics card should install it.
I'm good.
Yeah, well, this one has a patch for Spectre. Oh.
All right, so
I really hope I get to use this today.
combat.
Oh boy.
You all have been selected, if you so wish, to be part of the boarding crew.
Woohoo! I'm in.
As things approach, you're able to see these are not people. These do look like pirates. But they have to seem to have a slight flesh deficiency.
Oh boy.
A what deficiency?
Flesh.
Oh,
Like zombies on dead flesh? And I will be part of that boarding party.
That
they
would
also-
not
no flesh
be...
at all, or just some flesh?
Yeah.
Are they
like,
also kobolds?
None. They are not.
Skeletons.
Memory.
Have a knack for zombie kobolds.
Hey, that was very fitting for a reason. That guy's coming back. Don't diss.
I feel like I'm missing out on a story here.
For other times.
Oh boy.
I should have grid, but I don't have one quickly handy, so I figured we'd just do this.
That works.
Let's just say, when you're playing a ranger, there's certain favorite enemies to pick because they're Nate's favorite actors to use.
Hey, since that part of the campaign, I've actually really diversified to quite a few others. That was just for that area for a reason. And the culmination of that arc, that's kind of been overdue, is happening.
Yay.
So, let me acquire
9.
Oh, initiative thing we roll.
Yeah, you know, that's probably a good thing.
Oh, it's a Minecraft character. I ain't going first.
What's your Dextrio so I can roll initiative for you?
1 sec. +3. I'm gonna actually try and get on so that I can roll for myself here, but it's a little out of date.
Yeah. There's been a couple updates the past few months.
Well, if you get in time, you can roll for yourself, but I gave you a 13.
I'll go with it.
You allow it.
It means you rolled absolutely average, so I've only got a 50% chance of getting better.
I rolled a 10, indeed.
While you only have a 50% chance of getting better, you only have a 40% chance of getting worse. Eh?
Alright, so let's see. Give me initiative one at a time.
Rio, 13. Cookie, 9.
Cleoc, 18. Yanovan's a 4.
Yonovan, you were a 4?
Yeah. But dwarves find me attractive.
He's the master of the mechanical stuff.
I don't
Also
gamble
movie
much.
reference. Need to watch that. You all see Kuki strumming a little bit to himself, but he doesn't seem to be doing quite as much singing antics as he's been up to lately.
You're off pitch.
Yeah.
I think he's still sleeping.
Oh no. Last one we need is the sleepiest spellcaster.
I've got
Da-da-da-da-da.
You'll see.
Oh boy.
Um,
Hope it's not any more of this raw magic stuff. That hurt.
Yeah, there might be more of that happening today.
That's what I was worried
I've gotten
about.
a lot better at it.
Yeah.
And worse.
And worse. Oh no. That means it's either gonna be better or more damage for us.
I like the dice on the table. I'm gonna have to use them. Although it does
Okay.
scare me that you spawned in 2d8.
Well, you know.
I have it.
The last guy I need. I have to go with the workshop items, I think, because I don't have any easily being pulled up. Well, I know I had it, and I'm not able to find it. So, we'll let you guys use your imagination instead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as it loads. There we go.
Ugh.
Well, I was gonna say uno problemo, but dos problemo. Some area of effect, guys.
Are we seeing what I think we're seeing?
I'm seeing double, I think. Hopefully.
The size helps a little bit better. Facing Titans over there.
All right.
I wish I
So,
had my level 10 spells. Enlarge
you
and
guys
reduce.
are gestured to Emrakul to come forward then. And he does a motion. And you all appear on the back of on the other ship. mid-deck, where you see this crowd of individuals in the front getting ready to board through a tunnel that you saw that had a nice piercing shape on the front. So basically it's like a spear with a hole in the middle for all these guys to come charging out of.
Oh boy.
So they're getting ready to board your ship. You're on the mid-deck right now. And you see them up there.
Wait, we're on their ship?
So
He teleported you to their ship, the back of the mid-deck.
That's what I wanted to make sure of. We'll have to ask Emrakul about this later.
Okay.
Well, there's things you don't know about him.
I see that.
I'm aware.
Wow, that was cool.
What was
I
that
see
for?
targets.
I'm assuming an Arcana.
Oh,
Or...
crap.
No, that was a wisdom save.
Guys,
See if
there
I
are
should,
Before
not.
I don't have enough hands to count how many guys there are.
before that happened, Rio, a great sword would have appeared in Rio's hand.
Yep. Probably as it happens.
Oh.
Alright, so, first up,
Magic
Cleoc.
too.
You're going to be first, right after they go.
Right after they go.
Next time, give us some warning so we can start out dodging.
Um. Just take some initiative, why don't you?
No surprise round.
I mean, you're all kind of surprised.
Fair enough.
You guys weren't exactly expecting to just be like, pop!
Goes the weasel.
So I figured it kind of fits.
Man, I love these models. They're all animated.
That's cool. You can turn multiple at the same time.
You see two big skeleton figures that are large with like a cow's head come charging for you.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Cleoc, your turn. You have big cows, like undead cows with hands charging you.
So, since I was unfortunately, teleported to the back of the ship, how far away are they?
Well, number of inches. $100 feet away
100 feet away.
from you to him.
Okay. So I'm gonna go 50 of it because that's my standard move.
Okay.
Pull out my long
inches.
scimitar.
Just to remind everyone, an inch is 5 feet.
Okay. Pull out my long scimitar and dodge.
Cool. So you guys all see Cleoc go flying up there, pull out his new sword, and gets in a defensive position. Next up is the rest of them.
Oh no.
Melee, melee. Yonovan. Yonovan, do you got area of effect with that gun, or is it just a powerful single hit?
Let me look. I might.
Guess what? They couldn't quite reach you. Guess who's up next?
Level 10.
Ryu.
Am I unmuted? There we go. So it appears that Rio has split into 4 people now that are kind of dancing around being illusory. Let's see. I still haven't gotten into the game, so I can't see where we're placed. She'll take a position kind of near the front.
You're
She already
already near
is.
the front. Let's put it this way. There's within about we're going by an inch. 15 feet of you is your first opponent, and they're all like really grouped together. And there's 10 smaller little skeleton dudes, and there's 2 really big skeletons.
If you have any area of effect attacks, you probably, most certainly, would be appreciated by your teammates to use that now.
Okay, so can I retcon what I just did then?
Sure.
Okay, so you said there was a big group of them?
So
All 10 of the skeletons moved towards you after the 2 big cow figures charged you.
Okay, is there any place that I can get that's within 10-foot radius of them all, centered on me?
Of all of them, I don't think so. Because there's too
most
many
of
of them
them?
to fit in there. Most of them, yeah. You can get, I mean, you want to
Okay.
focus on the smaller guys or the bigger guys, is the question.
Smaller guys. Okay, let me double check that I have this right. It's been nice knowing you all. So instead of doing that, I'm going to run in there.
Cookie, you
and
want to
I'm
measure
going
out
to-
where this happens so that... Keep going, Rio.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in there and I'm gonna attack. I'm going to have the black tentacles spring out from everywhere and swipe at all of them. Anyone within a 10-foot radius of me is gonna get hit by this, and it's a DC 13 strength.
So I'd probably say you could get like 5 of the smaller guys at a time.
Only 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine.
They're not grouped. The problem with your strategy is it's all around you, right?
Yeah, it's 10-foot radius centered on me. If 5's all we can get, then go for 5.
I'm concerned about your survivability if you engage that directly in combat.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you do it. That's fine.
So you don't have to go all the way in, but just get a good number of them.
Well, okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how close do you want to get? Because to
right
get
up-
all 5 of them, you would have to get like right in the middle of them.
So we're gonna hope that they have really low strength saves.
Which
How
one?
much
The little
movement-
guys or the big guys?
The little guys,
Darn.
the ones I'm getting next to at least.
Okay.
Would it help
Oh.
if I, like use a snipping tool, took a picture, and showed it to you?
Yeah, that might help, but
Complicated.
it's complicated. Just put me where you think it would make sense when I have a 10-foot area of effect that centers on me.
That's why I
Try to
figured
avoid
I'd let...
attacks of opportunity.
That's why I figured I'd let one of you guys do it, so it's not like me controlling it. It's... I like having you
John
guys
or
control
Mark, I
you guys
trust both
better.
of you.
All right, Mark.
I did it.
You did
Okay.
it.
I did the thing.
You did.
Okay, so all of the people within a 10-foot radius of me need to make a DC 13 strength check. So, and someone needs to roll 3d6 damage.
I'll
And
get
I'm-
to 3d6.
And I moved that under the assumption that he would get all of these 5 guys, even if the line's not
Well,
exact.
We'll see. I might be able to mitigate it.
Maybe the 6th guy too. I don't know whether this one would
Your
count.
3d6 is 11.
Okay, so they take 11 damage, or they half it if they succeeded in their save. And please keep track of which ones failed their
What's your
save. It
save?
will be
13.
important.
Okay.
13 strength.
Dang. Those are good numbers.
I rolled. You had 3 failures and 2 very big successes.
Well,
2 failures.
So
two
this
failures.
Yeah.
2 failures. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Well, maybe.
Okay, so the 2 failures have they should have lost their reaction, so they can't take a reaction until their next turn for if they failed. And I'm going to now retreat back and take the attacks of opportunity and hope I survive.
So that being said, I probably had to use close to your full movement to get in there, unless you would,
Okay.
if you would like to.
Yeah, he would have had to make about 25 or 30 to get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my movement speed is 30.
There you go.
You're just stuck.
Okay, well then never mind. I won't back out.
All right.
All right.
Well,
It's the problem with not being able to see what you're doing, but okay,
yeah. Sorry.
no problem.
Next.
After Ryu is Cookie, followed by Yanaman.
Where's the... Cookie moves and calculates.
2 plus 5 is 6, plus 3 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus...
Mass. 1 plus 1 EX 2 EX. We're going to overcharge it 2 points.
It was nice knowing you all.
Hit 1, 2, 3. 3. All right. Okay. The ooh, yes. All of us party members gained 6 armor class for the next 5 rounds.
Woo!
Oh.
And I paid
A lot.
$15 mana to pull that off. I get...
I'm hard to hit now.
That was very nice use of that system.
Yeah. That's an 18 armor class.
Well, we're not done yet, guys.
Wait. So you gave us plus 6 to our AC?
Yes, for 5 rounds.
Okay. I'm not dead.
We're probably not dead.
However, things happen when you do it this way. And
We're only mostly dead at this point.
I need to roll.
Did you just die?
I spent 15
We'll see.
on that spell. That makes the DC 9?
DC is 9.
Crap. Okay. Yeah, that means all 3 of them are rolls on the spell chaos table. Nice. Okay, so 3 rolls.
Wait,
12 plus
3?
10. Yep.
Ooh.
So it's 12 plus 10. That's a 63. A 25. And 117. Nate, that last one means you need to do a wild surge.
Okay, I'll go grab the paper.
Oh God.
Yes, we spilled over onto another table. Okay.
Wait,
60
overflowed?
Yeah, 63. I've got to roll the d4. Oh. Okay, this one did almost nothing. I'll read it to you. Creatures within 5-foot radius have disadvantage on attack rolls for the next 4 rounds. So I have disadvantage on attack rolls for the next 4 rounds.
Whoop-de-doo.
It's nice that you're not next to someone.
Thank goodness it wasn't me.
Although this would have been really good if they were like the enemies were next to me.
I'm assuming your shield spell is allies only.
Yes, allies only. The 25 is everyone within. Let's see. Everyone loses 1 mana point within a certain radius. I'm the only one with mana points, so I lose a mana point. Sucks.
So you basically just did yourself.
Yeah, and then we get whatever that wild surge is. Let me roll.
Fireball centered on self.
I assume you want
I threw the dice out, but
Oh, you threw the dice. Cool.
oh, that's fine too. 6, 10, 8, 6.
What does it mean?
It's a 1 in 10,000 roll, and we'll find out what happens when he tells us.
I don't think that was the Sun Goes Supernova one.
Probably not.
Although we're in Spelljammer, it probably
Besides,
means a
we're
lot
not
less
really
here.
close to our nearest sun. This
Exactly.
actually might be the safest place for that to happen.
Next to a planet. Yeah.
That works. Everyone starts giggling.
I feel so good. I feel like I'm harder
Can I
to
stop
hit.
giggling? Why am I giggling? We survived, and we've got armor class. Yes.
It's one of the ones that is just hilarious that it happens because it also makes everyone do exactly what it says it makes everyone do.
Wait, does that mean it made the enemies start giggling too?
No, just all of you.
Oh, okay.
They're looking at you weird, like,
Now they think
we're fighting. Why are you
crazy.
laughing? Not even laughing, just giggling. It's not a full laugh. It's just a little pee.
I have something perfect for this.
Hopefully this doesn't throw off my aim.
All right. Are you done, Cookie? After that amazing round.
Yes, I think that was the appropriate response for me.
That was pretty epic, dude. That was pretty epic. All right. So Yanovan, you're up now after this lovely circumstance.
I giggling put my thunder cannon up to my cheek, and I guess I'll step here so I got a clear shot, and I'm gonna shoot the big guy right here.
Fire away and see if you hit.
Do. Be so nice if I had Dex. Oh, good roll. 19 to hit.
Okay, you blast Cleoc's head off. Oh, I mean, no, you hit them.
19 misses, sir.
Win-win.
Does a 19 miss you now, Cleoc?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Dun, 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 dun,
That's pretty crazy.
9 points of damage. And I reload.
Yeah, I think there's a certain feat that you want to take.
So,
Probably.
so let's put it this way. Well, I guess it's not my turn. But if I actually did start doing my kin side thing, they'd probably need close. Maybe the big guys would have a chance. But yeah, I get the feeling I'm about to find out what their attack mod is.
Kill them. Oh, huh.
Arr. Arr.
All right, let's see.
Oh. Oh, for heaven.
I need a strength save from Rio and Cleoc.
Oh, that's cheating,
I
sir.
don't know that it's gonna happen yet. I'm just being safe to speed things up. Just so you know.
Strength save. Oh,
It's like, oh, my AC is like skyrocketed. Like, I need a strength save from you guys. I'm like, oh,
yeah. That save is at -1 for me.
22.
Here, can you roll that same roll for me?
Sure, I'll give it a go. Give it a go. Roll.
No. Rolling that 20 is what I meant.
Oh, I didn't roll in that
Oh.
20.
Ryu, what's your AC?
My AC is 22.
I
Wow.
rolled a 6.
Cleoc, what's your AC?
22. And I'm dodging, so you're rolling at disadvantage.
All right, well, they both charge you and slash with their horns, and you both just feel it bounce off the lovely magic shield that someone put up in front of you.
And commence giggling.
I did put something in Discord that's
Yeah.
appropriate for the situation.
That's why I was giggling a moment ago.
All right, that's all they can do for now. So, Cleoc, you're up.
I'm
This
up.
big guy just charged you and tried stabbing you with his horns.
Did he now? I'm gonna, take out my handy dandy sword. Well, if I hadn't been given +6 AC, my actions this turn would be quite different.
Yeah,
But
you and Ryu both.
I'm going to actually slash with my handy dandy sword thing using this handy dandy dice, and that is an 18.
18?
Yes.
18 hits.
And that's a D12. You didn't put a D10 on the table, so
I'll get one. Give me a second.
I'm going to want a D4 as well. And that is 10 points of slashing damage. Bonus action. Flurry of blows. Attack twice more. And that's
Aww.
a 16.
That hits.
7 points more damage. Second flurry blows attack. Just misses. I'm assuming a 7 doesn't.
Yeah.
And I move
All
a little
right.
bit closer to the enemies, but don't leave the guy's threat range. And it's my turn.
All right, and you're done. I take it, Cleok. So next up is the skeletons. Yay!
This is the part where I, laugh with my 22 AC, but then realize I'm about to get flanked a whole bunch of times. They get advantage. Or something.
What happened to the ones that succeeded and failed Rio's thing last time? I forgot to mark their.
No reaction.
It's fine now. Once their
Okay.
turn starts, it's back. It's just they didn't get a reaction. So if they'd all failed, I could have just walked away.
But did it
And
do
the
any
ones
damage?
the ones that failed took 11 damage, and the ones that succeeded took 5.
Yep.
Yeah, my drawing with a mouse apparently for numbers isn't the most visibly accurate.
And I need to run to the restroom real quick, but since I just took my turn, I think I'm probably safe. I'll be right back.
Meh. Yeah. Ryu, since you're here, let's start with yours. What is your AC?
It's 22, the same as his.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Am I dead yet?
Unfortunately not.
Oh! I'm calling shenanigans on this, by the way.
I'm kind of inclined to agree. I don't understand how 4 of the 5 hit you, but only 1 hits Ryu.
We have the same AC too, and you crit, so
Yeah.
you may as well all 5 of them hit. I've already
Yeah.
flipped my standee over, assuming I'm dead.
Well, they don't hit that hard, so we'll see. $26.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Unconscious, probably.
Seriously? Ryu, you take 3.
Can I take some of his damage?
In this instance, since it was so absurd, yes, you can. How much
Okay.
of his damage would you like to take? Because that was just dice.
No, it's fine.
crap.
It's fine. It's fine.
Cleok.
It's
You sure?
4 of 5 hit him somehow, and 1 of 5 hits you with advantage.
I have to believe that
The dice.
you technically had advantage against me too, so maybe the one that missed could have hit me as well.
No, actually, it rolled twice and it failed.
Okay.
And I rolled twice for all the ones that are hitting Ryu as well, and
Well, you only have
Only
to roll
one
once on like 4 of them because you rolled. Yeah.
yeah. I didn't re-roll to see if I got crits on all of them. Which is unlikely to happen, but...
All right.
Cookie,
Fun.
you did want to use your ability that you mentioned, so hey, I think you're going to get your chance. That was them. So, Ryu, you're up. Cleok, at least you go after the Minotaurs, so at least you have a nice long time for someone to get you up.
I'm sure.
So, Cleok is not within. He's not within 10 feet of me. Is that correct? 10 feet
No.
radius.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's not.
Okay. Did several of them move closer to me, or is it the same number that were standing around me?
You
You
are
are
now
surrounded
completely
by
enclosed.
5 with a Minotaur. So you
Okay.
have 5
Including the
skeletons and a Minotaur.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last time.
What was the damage you wanted?
It's 3d6, and it's a DC 13 strength check.
Ooh. The D10's not supposed to be in there. Sorry.
Oh, dang it, John!
Okay, so it's 11 damage?
It's 11.
Again.
And then they all need strength saves.
Yeah, successful save halves. Failed, they lose their reaction.
What's the DC you said?
13 strength.
1 made it.
You also need another D20 for your big golem guy.
Yep.
The Minotaur probably.
He isn't gone yet.
Oh.
So all those guys failed. So give me a second to calculate, and then I need to roll for the big... Big guy made it. Who wants to have fun describing this to Rio?
I'm unconscious. I can't describe anything.
Well, in this instance, you can, since you can still see it for him. You can be his eyes. I just figured I'd see who wants to describe this as a player to the player who can't see it, so that he can know exactly what just transpired.
Your black tendrils jet out from out and around you, and the big Minotaur golem and the skeleton that kind of just goes around them and just batters them a little bit. But the other four, the tendrils seep in the middle of the skeleton and it blows them apart from the inside.
Also, they can't take any more reactions.
For a long, long time. Forever.
Forever.
Yes, very accurate. So anything else,
Okay,
Rio?
and as a bonus action, I'm going to use my Hexblade Curse on the Minotaur.
Good pick.
Your color is white.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
like
so
the
I made
French
it
flag.
base white. What'd you
If
say?
Steam ever finishes updating, I'll be in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I thought it was pink, but you're right, it is white. It just color casting.
Yep. All right. So, are you done, Rio?
After cursing him, so I will ask John real quick. John, should I make a strategic retreat or should I? Actually, no, I've got great AC. I'm going to stay.
I thought I had great AC too.
Staying is
Appar-
probably as good as any choice you have to make.
Yeah, since I probably can't help out
You'll
Cleoc.
provoke an attack if you move, and
2.
2 attacks.
Yeah, so okay, I'll stay.
All right. That means, Cookie, you are up. You said you wanted to try that out. Let's see your signature in action.
Cookie starts chanting.
It
And you
stabs me
see
and puts me out of my misery.
A white mist surround his hand. He touches out to Cleoc. And you are most definitely conscious, Cleoc. You have 19 hit points.
Oh, hey. Yay. I think.
And you have another 4 armor class.
Does that stack on top of the +6?
Yes. For 3 rounds.
I don't know that those two stack, because usually you can only get it from one source, like Mage Armor. You can only get it from one source.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We'll have to
That's
look at those.
Probably fair. The original one is superior to what this did.
Yeah,
So
it's the greater.
doing a
Because if they kill me with 26 armor class, I'm going to call total shenanigans.
okay. No, you're right. Give me a second to rethink that.
No. The health is definitely still good on him like that.
No, the health is good. Give me a second. Cost 5. Okay. Retcon that a second.
Okay, I'll flip
So
myself
Cleoc is dead again?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it ends up being worse, but it was a better idea.
Okay.
You get 17 hit points, Cleoc. And the consequences of that action is that was a Chaos level 3 spell.
So 3 more rolls.
Isn't your signature not Chaos level 3?
That wasn't my signature spell.
Right, but what is your signature spell Chaos level?
2.
I would say that you should go with your signature, and he's at 19, since that's what you initially did.
Okay, fine.
And
Then
you can
we'll
go
use
with
the
your Chaos
signature.
too.
and we'll do the Chaos 2 at a cost of...
I know you're still playtesting this, but it'd be kind of neat to see like all the stats stuff.
Oh, we're getting ready to start a campaign with it. Once this next campaign that we're doing right now is done, we'll be
Dang.
picking one up that does that. What is that?
Just the cost of it.
13, yeah.
You get 7. Get that.
Now when these chaos surges happen, I'm like sitting next to Cookie, so everything that affects him will affect me. Down.
And that means both of these
Potentially.
are, well, they're guaranteed, so let's just do...
Get another wild magic surge. More giggling would be fun.
61 and 34. Only now I'm next to someone, so this could do something.
Yes.
You're next to the enemy
You're next
too.
to many things.
Wow. So yeah. Both of these are interesting. Let's do
Let's hear
34
'em.
first. Oh, 34. So
What does 34 do?
34. Wisdom. Everyone within a certain range of me. So
Adjacent or...
okay. Those numbers, and what's a D3? I'm gonna roll a D6 and half.
D6, yeah.
Okay, so 2. Everyone within a certain radius of me loses 2 wisdom for what's the first D4 I rolled?
The first D4 was
Yeah.
a 4, and then
So
a 3.
20-foot radius for 3 rounds.
Okay.
We all lose 2 wisdom, which is basically all of us.
Where's the
Maybe.
ruler?
Maybe not Ryu.
Ryu's just out of it.
Okay.
And it looks like Yanovan's just on the cusp. So those two didn't, but you, Kleok, and the 6 around
If losing
did.
wisdom is a thing, we lost wisdom. I've lost wisdom.
Thanks. I really appreciate you lowering my AC by 1.
I
Oh,
really
yeah.
didn't have the wisdom to lose. I already have a low wisdom, so thank you.
Well, and that's not the funnest one.
Well, the best part is this means he doesn't have the wisdom to not keep casting this.
I don't use wisdom.
We see that.
Wow, okay.
Let's hear it.
Where's the D4?
Right here.
Okay. Those within 10 feet of me, on their turn, they've got to roll a wisdom saving throw each turn for the next turn, or else they do nothing.
All right.
Thanks for nuking my wisdom.
Yeah, Kleok, you're in it too, but you do have yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Of what? What's the DC?
It's my DC, so it's
Which is?
13.
Hmm.
Including myself, I'm subject to this too. But that's yeah, I moved in touch, and that's my turn.
All right, you said I was on the cusp of the wisdom thing. Did I lose 2 points for that?
No, you're outside of it.
Okay.
If we were using grids, I could actually tell, but as is, you're like 0.2 or 3
So
inches within range.
So all the bad guys and me and you, besides the 2 closest to Rio.
Yep.
Yay. Okay.
You do
Carry
realize
on.
that may take you out for one round, Cleoc, but
Oh, yeah.
it gives a
I'm
higher
aware.
chance of taking 6 of them out.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm quite aware.
This is an interesting table that I made.
It is. You should bring it to work and show him.
Technically, I'm still on the ground.
True.
Prone, but so the big guy actually goes before me would get it. Well, he's already got advantage.
If he can move,
On his turn, he has to wisdom save and see what
Jonathan,
happens.
your turn.
I'm going to take a large step backwards
Yes, being near me is bad.
and shoot the big guy. Hopefully. Probably not.
Dang.
Swing and a miss. I reload.
You shoot the gun, not swing it.
No, he may have swung it, actually. That may be why he missed. Actually, for kicks and giggles.
Fudge. What?
Roll damage.
Oh.
You guys hear up above, and you see out one of the port windows, you see a skeleton go flying by. Alright.
Meant to do that.
Minotaur's turn.
He would have advantage against me, but he already has advantage
Oh,
against me.
he got a really good score on that. That's awesome. Cleoc, you're up.
He's gonna try and punch me. That's fine.
I said, Cleoc, you're up.
Oh.
He
Well,
failed his save.
First off,
Wait, what about
Roll
the
a
one near
wisdom
me?
save.
The one near you, right. He's going to try punching you, which you have 22, right?
Yeah.
try and get his flank on.
Yeah, he's not a total idiot. And he missed. Alright, we're good. Keep going. Cleoc?
Okay, wisdom save. Wisdom save. Durr. I'm still prone on the ground.
Alright. So that would mean skeletons are up.
To move. This wounds my soul.
Well, 3 of them can move. Cookie, 2 of them aren't happy about that move that you did. So they're going to hit at you instead of Cleoc on the ground. Then the other one's going to hit at Cleoc on the ground.
Okay.
Am I considered helpless?
No.
Okay.
Because, I mean, yes and no. I mean, kind of are, but yeah, they only get advantage to hit you. Kinda like you would.
Which they had already.
Yeah. So, Cookie, what's your AC?
They all saved from their wisdom save thing?
No, 3 of them did.
Okay. Not my fault, I think.
Cookie, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Cleoc, what's your AC?
21.
Yeah,
It
he
used to
missed
be-
you.
It used to be 22, but
He stabs down with his sword and just shatters. It basically just slides off on the lovely magic armor that surrounds you.
Yeah, pretty colors. Carry on.
All right, they're done. Ryu, you're up.
Rio, your current situation is you have a small skeleton who's been hit by saved against your tendrils twice, and you have a big minotaur guy behind you who has saved against your tendrils.
I would
I'm
take
gonna-
the skeleton first.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing my nice great sword with both hands and just try and cleave the skeleton in half. Can someone please roll for me?
I
I got
What
to
do you
roll a
want?
die. I roll a dice.
Okay.
I rolled a dice. I rolled 15 on die.
nice.
Okay. Oh, I should have looked up to see if that actually if I get my dex bonus or if they use the strength bonus for that one.
Use
You
Dex.
can roll. If it's a great
it's
sword,
your
I'm assuming it's.
Packed weapon, don't you get to use your attribute bonus instead?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was trying to find where it actually said that. So is that correct,
It's in
Nate?
the
It's my packed
PHB.
weapon.
No, never mind. Wait, you're talking about just the pack of the blade, right? It's in the PHB under Warlock. I can go grab it and look if you need.
Well, I have the book in
can't
front of me. I
remember.
just need to find
We
the right.
don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Warlock. Right at the pact, it states it in there, whether you do or don't. I can't remember if it does say that, because I haven't done a lot with Pact of the Blade.
You're proficient while you wield it. The weapon counts as magical for purposes of overcoming resistance and immunity to attacks and damage.
Yep.
Disappears if you lose it. Blah 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 blah. I think there's a invocation that changes it. Or
That's
actually, I'm not
likely.
sure.
All right.
Actually, I need to look it up because it's not just any pack. It's the Cursebringer one.
Okay. Well, let's just say normal for now, and then we can
Okay,
fix
does
it
a-
for next time. Just because we want to
Does a
get stuff
15
rolling.
hit?
A 15 hits, yes.
Okay. Then it's gonna do 2d6.
Yep.
11.
You blew him to bits.
Yay! I will focus my attentions on the big guy, but that doesn't really mean anything. So my turn's over.
Okay.
Actually, focus your attention on skeletons. We need to kill them.
You
He
put
is
your,
the big guy next to him. He probably should focus on him,
You
because
put your
Okay.
little
have to move
curse on the
around.
big guy. What does that do again?
he has bonuses against the big guy when he's fighting
Okay.
him.
That's useful.
Yeah, I get bonuses for I can crit on a 19 or 20. I get extra damage, and there was
Okay.
one other one, and I have to look it up.
Then continue.
Cookie, your turn.
I must save against myself. Let's find out, shall we? Now that I'm -1 on wisdom, this is a straight 13 on the die. I made it!
Nice.
All right. That's a pretty hard roll.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gone. Then I am going to honestly, I'm just going to stab this skeleton in front of me. Best I can. Are any of them damaged that we know?
Nope.
The big minotaur.
Yeah, the Minotaur is, but the Skellies aren't.
I'm going to stab the one between me and the Minotaur, because he's right there.
Sounds good.
And all I've got is a dagger right now, but a dagger's a dagger. 14 to hit.
Yep.
5 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Is anyone particularly hurt?
Kleok
He
and
gave
Ryu
me
took a little
19
bit.
hit points back. So
And you still have them?
yes.
Oh yeah, and you took a little cookie. So you and Ryu and Kleok are the ones that have taken damage. Kleok took the most, but he's also been healed the most. I don't know what people's starting
how much
HP
budget
is, so I
do you
can't say.
have, Kleok? Hit
Hmm.
points down.
I'm down 5.
All right. We'll hold.
Alright,
I'm
so you're
done.
done?
Yeah.
Okay. Yanovan.
This time I'm going to shoot the big guy.
Yes, please do. It's a good choice. Or not.
We're not.
Dang it.
Alright.
You're such a hit or miss kind of guy.
I'm either on or I'm off, I always say. And I'll reload.
Well, they clearly don't regard you as a threat.
Kleok, did you get up on your turn or not?
No?
I was slobbering in my jar or something.
Oh, you couldn't do anything on your
Yeah.
turn. Dang.
I mean, I pretty much only want to be able to do a multi-attack. So I can walk up to someone, bayonet them, and then pull the trigger.
Well, technically, since you're already surrounded, they don't gain any more advantage by you staying prone.
I'm aware, but the golem
Huh.
decided that, that I drop so easily that, Rio is, a more appropriate target.
That's fine.
And of course didn't quite make the charge attack. Well, Ryu did take down 5 skeletons, so he decided he should prioritize the one who seems to have obliterated his friends. Alright. Ryu? Nope, never mind. Kleok, you're up. You got 5 skeletons around you. The big guy left.
My head. Oh. And I get up. And I guess I will.
The one next to Cookie you can see is a little bit chipped.
I'm gonna punch that guy.
Cool.
I need to roll the attack roll first. 13.
That hits.
7 points of damage. You still up?
How much?
7.
Yep.
Key point of flurry. So that's a 16 to hit for 6 points of damage.
Cool.
Flurry that guy now with the second attack. And that's a 14 to hit
Okay.
for 6 points of damage.
Nice work. Anything else?
I'm done.
Okay.
And you see me holding my longsword out in a more defensive posture now.
So you're going defensive?
That
Did
was
you
the
realize
throwing
that
of punch.
only one can flank you unless they move around? Going
No.
defensive is still good.
This is the Kensai defensive, which is +2 to AC. If I use my attack.
Right, I forgot about that.
Punch.
I forgot about that. Cool.
So
Nice.
I'm not dodging. I have an additional +2
Right.
to AC.
Which means you're at 23?
Yes, because I'm at +6 -1 +2.
So I take it a 14 doesn't hit.
No.
Alright. Well, they're done. Ryu, you are up.
I think I will just keep hacking away at this guy.
So you have a damaged Minotaur, which you have not. A
Uh,
much more damaged Minotaur has come and attacked you too.
You have both Minotaurs on you.
I will attack the one that I have a hex on.
Cool.
That's probably a
Okay.
good idea.
Tell me if it's a 19 or 20. Otherwise, just roll a d20 for me, please.
D20 is a 19.
Ooh, I just crit.
All right. Do your damage.
So that would be
46.
46 plus 2.
I just rolled them. I'll roll all these. And you have a 14 plus 2 is 16 damage.
Woo!
Anything else?
John, is there anything else I should do strategically?
Not that I can think of. You're doing.
Okay, then I'm good.
Sorry.
So if Rio's done, it's Cookie's turn, and then Yanavin's.
All right. Cookie's going to attack that skeleton next to me with a.
Reposition it there.
Yeah. And flank it.
That's why he said to position there.
Which is pretty cool. Thank you. Does a 10 hit?
10
Well,
does not
luckily,
hit.
you have advantage, so you can roll that again.
Unfortunately, I have disadvantage, so that's what I roll.
You're not proficient in daggers?
No, I have magic disadvantage. Sorry.
For how long?
Right.
I forgot about it last round.
Oh, okay.
But
For
it
how long
was-
do you have that?
2 more rounds.
Okay. Oh, it's your turn. I need to dock this one more time.
2. Next sheet. All right.
Your AC's for 2 more rounds.
Yep, it's for 2 more rounds. And anybody in desperate need of healing?
I don't think any of us have taken damage last round.
Okay, then I'm gonna be done for now then.
Yanavin, you get to go again.
I'll try and hit the big guy. Really? I'm just gonna start rolling my big die in here because it doesn't roll low all the time. In the game, I always.
Well,
roll
what you
low.
should do is mouse over the one that's on the table and just roll it.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that roller rolls okay for everyone but you. It's like it's flagged you out to just not work for you.
Well, it's like it doesn't have a randomizer for each of us. Its randomizer isn't a true random. And by the time it gets around to me, I'm just screwed. I question the true randomness of it.
Yeah, no, I understand that. So, you guys are done? Minotaurs are up. He rolled a 2 and a 2.
Good use of advantage.
A 2 and a 19. Yay! He actually hit once. And rolls a 1. 5 damage, Ryu. A whomping 5 damage from the guy you hexed.
Sure. I want to hit that guy with a sword. At least try to. Oh. Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Weep and giggle.
So 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 12. I'm assuming he's dead.
There you go.
Key point. Let's. How much of a dumb do I want to do? Screw it. Flurry that guy.
Okay.
Eh.
That could have been better.
11?
Doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Eh. Okay. Fine.
It's okay. You're trying to make Yonovan not feel too left out.
I did crit on the first die on my
You
advantage
did.
roll.
You did.
I'm done. And I need to step away again, but I'll be right back.
Okay. They're gonna slash at you.
My AC is 21 in case I get attacked
21?
3 times by skeletons. Yes.
Okay. Alright, so a 9, a 9, and a 1 are the 3 attacks on the die against Cleok. I think this all miss at AC 21. So, Ryu, you're up.
I think I'm just gonna keep my hack and slash at the guy hexed approach.
Well, it seems to be working.
Yep. Whoever's been rolling the dice, thank you.
He
Can I
stepped
have you
away.
roll my dice always? Oh, well, someone else can roll then. Just don't screw it up. Can someone roll a d20? Windows needs to
Okay,
update
I'm gonna
again.
roll it.
I'll roll for you.
At 20. Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
Did you really just roll a nat 20?
He
I
did.
did.
Please roll 4d6 for me and add 2.
Alright.
Man, I'm never rolling my own dice again.
Can someone else roll for me?
Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did it reduce him to 0 hit points?
No, not quite.
Oh,
You said
dang.
+2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus
so
2.
You just did twice as much damage as currently had been done to him, or another amount. 22 damage. Pretty nice. He's still up the
Wow.
dang target.
That is
Let
impressive.
me finish him.
You better hurry up. We're about to run out of that nice spell I used.
Yes,
Much-
yes.
I'm about out of juice.
Alright, so that's them, and
I think
Ryu
Rio
gonna-
has been laughing this entire time, regardless of the
Next.
giggling spell.
yeah. She's probably giggling and cackling interchangeably.
Yes.
So that would be Cookie, you're up, and then Yonovan.
Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna provoke from that guy and move here to attack this guy.
Okay.
13 hit.
He will. 13 will hit. He's going to try to slash at you, the guy who you moved away
Right.
from.
Good roll.
What's your AC?
19.
I hit you.
Okay.
Just kidding. All right. Yours hit. So what's your damage?
5 damage.
How you like your magic,
It's good. It's definitely treacherous.
Jonathan?
Would someone like to roll for me?
What do you want?
I'll use the dice on the table.
Dice on the table seem pretty good.
Okay.
Can be fickle, but
Nope, they don't like me either.
6. Oh.
8.
What's the total on that?
8.
Yeah, that doesn't. Sorry.
Well,
on the other hand, you're not getting hurt.
It's true. He's just an observer of the combat.
yep.
All right. So back to the top.
That's actually the main thing why I didn't appreciate not having multiple attacks to make as a higher level character. You're out of the combat so much if you roll poorly.
Well, Rio, the first attack against you misses.
Hmm.
The second one misses as well. Oh, Cookie, you had your turn again. We need to dock this by one more, don't we?
Yep.
And I'm back.
All right. Cleoc, it's your turn.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah, the Minotaur's just bashed at Ryu and missed.
You have one target that has advantage to hit.
Okay, I'll slash at that guy.
He's been wounded, so yeah. That'll hit.
For... No. Oh, fine.
It's fine.
8 damage. Still alive? Not alive. Okay. Bonus action.
Last round with the AC.
Yep.
Punch that. Well, I'm out of key point, so punching that guy. Well, not punching that guy.
Yup. And are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. They're going to hit back at you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
21.
Ryu, you're up.
All right. Please roll just as good for me this time so that I can kill it.
Sure.
Who wants
To
to roll
hit?
this time?
Huh?
1.
Hey, he rolled a nat 1 for you.
I think I missed.
Now, this is the last round that you have bonus to armor. You might not want to stay there. But
I'm just gonna play my character.
okay. Fine.
She would stay there.
All right, so are you done, Ryu?
Yep. I think I'm done.
Okay. Cookie.
Ooh. Cookie's going to... Well, I'm going to attempt to throw a dart at the more damaged golem.
Okay. They're not golems.
I know, Minotaur skeleton.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't find the mini.
You know, no, that's stupid. Cookie is going to move right there be flanking this guy and roll twice.
Disadvantage gone.
Disadvantage is gone, yes. But that's still only a 9, so I can't hit.
Yeah, that didn't hit. Sorry.
That's alright. That's the best I could do. It's at least intelligent.
No, that's cool.
I'm
Donovan.
done.
Donovan, want to take another shot? Maybe you should shoot at the big guy. It's a bigger target.
Oh.
Burning
Has been
ammo.
shooting at the big
I
guy.
thought you were going to use your big die, or the die on the table.
I tried the die on the table, didn't do any better.
Wow. All right.
The
that
armor
was a
class is
really
gone.
quick round. Right. Okie dokie. So, Ryu, they're going to try to hit you again. What's your AC? The 6 is gone.
The 6 is gone. Okay, it's only 16. This might hurt.
They both hit.
Oh,
Ow.
oh my gosh.
Do you have more than 21 AC? Or 21 health?
Left? No.
Yeah, they just did more than 21. Like, it was 21 damage on the die. They rolled 9 and 12 with their greed axe.
Jeez. Ouch. Yeah, I'm unconscious.
All right. Well, that was a quick round. Cleoc.
Yeah. I've noticed my shielding is gone. So,
Yeah. You had the other one for a couple rounds, but it's gone at this point too. So if it hadn't, and the duration had lapsed on the one and the other one was still in effect, then you would still have that one. But it finished first. But I was just stating that for clarity of rules.
trying to figure out would it be better to get 2 AC or go ahead and just try and splat that guy.
It's better to kill that guy.
You're right. We're gonna hit him with a sword.
You has advantage.
We're gonna hit him with a sword.
That will hit.
Six damage.
Try to hit him again.
Bonus action. Punch.
That'll hit.
6 damage.
It's close. And technically, I believe they're weak to blunt, but
We
Yeah,
decided my
so you're
claws
good.
were slashing damage.
oh right, meh. Okay. But I didn't do that on the tentacles, and I should have.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So don't worry about it. You're good.
Although it'd be nice if I could choose, but that might be OP.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would. I could see it potentially being, but we can talk about it later. Let's get this done. So that guy's down. Anything else, or are you done?
I'm done.
What's your AC? My guess is probably more than 7.
It's higher than 7.
All right, they're
I
done.
got my wisdom back too, right?
Yes, your
Ooh,
wisdom
yeah.
is back and has been for a round.
Ryu,
Okay.
you're up.
Death
Death
save.
save.
I'll roll a death save for you. I'll roll a good death save for you.
Almost
I
twice.
roll a bad death save for you.
1 fail. All right, that
Hey.
was Ryu's turn. Cookie,
I get the
you
feeling.
go, and then Yanavan.
Going to.
You have a feeling Cookie's gonna step over there and heal.
Yeah.
Cookie is not going to move to heal. He has a healing word that's not going to do much, but it will make you conscious.
What's the word of the day?
If I
Just
make
in
you,
time to be beaten by the
but that's
golems.
the problem. If I make you conscious, you'll just be beaten
Minotaurs.
down again.
However, at the same time, if he's down and they hit him anyways, it's an instant crit, which is 2 failed death saving throws.
Yeah.
So if they both
I'm
hit,
good with you waking me up because it resets my death saving throws, correct?
It
Yes.
does.
yes.
Well, you gained a hit point. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
So I'm at the grand total of 1.
Yeah.
All right. But I'm
Okay.
awake.
You're probably
We'll
still
see for
prone,
how long.
But
Yep.
and that was a bonus action.
Cool.
So
You can step up and stab the guy, or Yonovan,
Gonna
you're
step
up right after
here.
Cookie's done.
And stab at this guy.
Okay. Roll your die.
What's his armor? Can the 12 hit?
12 does hit.
So when I right click on the die, the roll is grayed out.
You can just push the R key.
I do, and it never yields a good result.
5 damage.
Push it a few times. Here. Technically, picking up and dropping it does too.
Does a 15 hit anything?
It does.
Yeah.
So
You
hit
would
the big
logically
guy?
be aiming at the closest big guy, I think.
Yeah. Guy with 43 damage.
Yeah.
That's a hit. What'd you do?
Uh-huh. I hit him. Oh my gosh. It actually worked. Nothing.
3.
I'm just
Wow.
gonna sit over here and shine my gun.
This
Clearly
is
not
a
happy
really
with
bad
me.
day for you, man. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, the Minotaurs are now up. What's your AC, Ryu?
16.
I missed with advantage.
They both
Yes!
missed with a bit.
No, one missed. Cookie, what's your AC?
My AC is 13.
You get hit.
That was one of the things I knew would happen if I moved here. I should have just dodged. Oh well. I grabbed his
He
attention.
does 5 damage to you.
Okay.
And they're done. Kleok, you got one skeleton in front of you left.
Silly question. Can I move to a position where I can flank the golem?
Yep.
And not
Well,
eat the attack of opportunity?
it wouldn't quite be flanking the golem.
You can't
Ryu
flank
would
the
have to
golem
shift.
because Ryu's prone.
And that's the other reason.
Oh.
That's why I didn't roll advantage on my golem.
Well, crap.
But engaging the golem would probably be a smart idea.
Yeah, I'll engage the golem. I'm gonna go ahead and stab him with my sword.
Hit the golem.
I'm gonna stab him with my sword.
That's not really a golem.
I know.
I don't
it's a
care. He looks
minotaur.
like a golem.
I know, I'm sorry.
That was a 20, dude.
20 hits.
A 12 hits, so
8 damage. Bonus action. Falcon Punch? Question mark?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Nat 20. For 9 damage. Okay, I'm done.
He seems to be barely hanging on together. You see cracks all over his bones, and like he's barely able to even hold his axe.
I'm done.
Okay, cool. They don't have any skeleton. Oh, there is one skeleton. He's going to try to hit you.
That's fine.
All right, next. Ryu, you're up.
Does standing provoke attacks of opportunity?
No.
No.
Leaving
No, it
threat
doesn't?
range. Leaving threat range does.
Correct.
Right. Okay, well then I will stand up, and I guess I may as well swing it at the guy I have hexed.
Yes.
Can I move Rio in position to not
No.
get an attack of opportunity and get flanking for me?
Ryu can do that.
Yep, you can. 'cause
Yes.
These guys are big.
Please do that.
Okay, I will do that. I'll roll some dice. And how about a
12 and 12.
12 or 12 plus your proficiency? I guess it's plus
That
2.
12 hits anyway, so
Yeah,
it hits.
12.
Well,
hits.
it's a 12 hits, so then I hit, rolled 2d6 damage. Please die, please die, please die, please die.
4 plus modifiers.
Oh, plus 2.
Yeah. So it's
Ooh, just.
He died?
He died.
Yes! I moved my hex to the other guy.
Anything else?
gonna survive this thing. Huh.
So I moved my hex. I got some HP back. I'm still in the single digits, but we're good. Okay.
Well, I'm rolling dice.
Yeah, I'm done with my
Okay.
turn.
Then after you is Cookie, and then Yanovan. Let's get this done. You got one guy left. We're running a little late. Let's get this guy down.
2 guys left.
Yeah.
I left a skeleton.
Oh, right. Forgot about that guy. He hasn't done anything the whole game. He's missed every time.
He killed me earlier.
Like
No, he
Yonovan.
didn't. He actually missed
You
on
need
that.
to go over and
Killing
play
you?
like a card
He
game
missed.
with Yonovan.
Yeah, he does. I'll have him go over there next. He'll just charge right over to Yanovan and pull out a deck of cards.
Oh, look at that. That's with advantage.
2
I
and a
get
1.
4. Okay.
Well, I am planning on using the crit fail and crit success tables for next campaign, so that'll be fun.
All right. Next.
Yanovan, you gonna use your big dice or die on the table, or what do you want to do?
I'm scared to use my big die. They've been so good to me.
Well, then don't. Use the one on the table. It worked for you last time.
No, it worked for me when I threw it a few times. All right, I'll just roll the d12. That'll lessen my chances of it being a percentage. That's
Oh, look there.
18.
That's a hit. Give me some damage. You using your special ability on your gun too?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
one more than last time.
come on now.
So 4 damage, or is there a
Yeah.
bonus to that? Okay.
Seems to be gas leaking out the sides. I'm gonna have to look at that later.
At least you did something. You've hit a few times. I can't say you didn't do anything all battle. Your characters can't see how much damage you're actually doing. They can just see its hits.
They
Alright.
seem to be extremely resistant to Yonovan's thunder cannon.
I've never seen creatures like this before.
What's your AC, Ryu?
He's 16.
16.
Okay. That just missed barely. Alright, Cleoc, you're up.
Yes. No more advantage for them. Yes.
I'm gonna swing a sword at that guy because he
He's
looks
there
funny.
and he needs to be killed.
I'm gonna punch him instead. Punching him sounds a lot better.
There you go.
Good damage.
7.
Oh, that's
Alright.
just ridiculous. Do more damage with a freaking punch.
Anything else?
I'm fine standing here.
Okay. Then skeletons Gonna take an attack of opportunity for you. He's gonna walk over to Yonenvin and pull out a deck of cards.
Do I see him pull out the deck of cards?
No, he'd do that after he left your threat range. So if you want to hit him, you can.
Well, since I don't know he's pulling out a deck of cards, I'm in character. I would be taking a swing at him,
Go it.
and I miss.
Is this a deck of many things?
I'm
Maybe you don't know yet.
assuming an 11 misses.
There are many things in the
11 does
deck.
miss.
I draw a card.
He sits down in front of Yonenvin and is like, huh? 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 Huh?
Blackjack.
All right, and that's the skeleton's turn. So next up would be Ryu, Cookie, then Yonenvin.
Alright.
I'll take another swing. Are we flanking him?
You
We
are flanking him.
We have advantage.
Your hex guy went down, so it's on the other guy.
Would you like the 19 or the 20 on die?
It really doesn't matter because they both crit since I moved the hex to him. So yeah, 46 plus 2.
You can have a cookie.
All right, 46 plus 2.
Here. Let me roll all those d6 for him, so it doesn't matter.
No.
hey, if he rolls for other people, it'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll get all sixes probably.
That'd be the most depressing part of it.
Only 11 damage, Rio.
Out of all 4?
Yeah, only 11
Plus 2?
damage. Plus 2, yes.
Oh wow, that sucks.
3, 4, 1, 1.
We're trying to crap.
All
I
right.
got 3 damage
I
from
rolled
3
the crit,
d6s.
but it didn't work for you.
Well, good
Cookie,
enough.
your turn.
Okay,
Unless Ryu wants to do anything else.
no, I'm good.
All right. That's a hit.
Yep, it's a hit, and I do 3 damage.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Yonenvin, the skeleton comes up to you and is asking you to play a card game with him. He just sat there right in front of you. He pulled a barrel over in a stool and is just sitting on it. Put his cards on the barrel. He's like,
So is he a skeleton or a zombie, or would curing him actually damage him?
In this game, cure doesn't generally damage undead.
Yeah, it was 3-5 that did that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna poke him with the bayonet tip.
Try
Okay.
melee combat.
No, you should play cards with him. We can have a pet skeleton.
I doubt that.
I doubt that too, but he's offering to play cards. Play cards.
10 to hit.
In this case, it hits because he's actually sitting. So he's not getting his dex bonus.
Oh. 3 damage.
He looks very unhappy that you're not playing cards with him. All right. Minotaur's up. He's going to make a swing back at Cookie. Keep the people getting options. He got frustrated that he can't hit Rio too much, so he's going to swing back the other way.
Okay. I am the one easy to hit.
All right. Cleok.
Yes! He missed me.
I'm going to come in here, and can I assume I can flank Golem Guy?
Since he's large, yeah.
You could position on the
Sword-
other side of Rio, but
Sword
either way.
thing, 15.
50 hits.
8 damage. Punch thing.
Hit.
5 damage. And that's enough for now.
Alright. Skeleton's turn. Yanaven. I need a dex save from you.
oh gosh. That's surprising. 14.
You fail. The skeleton screams, blows apart, and a black cat comes flying out and mauls you for 12 damage.
Oh, that's only half my points. No.
And then, of course, puffs in a blackest mouth and disappears.
Of course.
You guys are fighting the Minotaur up here, and you hear... And you hear Yanaven scream, and then you look over, and there's just nothing. He just has claw marks and blood.
Good job killing the skeleton! Not even a chuckle.
Alright. That would be them. So that
Because it
would
wasn't
be
funny.
Rio, Cookie, and then Yanaven.
Once more onto the breach.
All right,
Yep.
Ryu.
Swing the sword.
If you hit, you'll probably take him out.
There's a 20.
At 20. Here, I'll roll the d6.
Yeah, you roll the damage.
Honestly,
We'll
it'll
team
probably
up
kill him
here.
no matter what.
13 damage, which I think probably kills him.
That takes him out.
Woohoo! I have 11 HP.
Oh, you gain hit points when that happens, huh?
When the hex target dies.
Nice.
And it didn't say anything about the rule book of what happens to the hex when you go unconscious.
Interesting. If you continue rolling it long enough, they synchronize up the animation.
That's not even a roll, that's me trying to rotate the dice.
Yes, but they synchronize. They didn't start synchronized, but they end up synchronized. Or did you do it? Anyway. Wow. Okay.
There
this
we
is
go.
a late night.
Yeah, sorry about
Thank
that.
you guys.
Yeah. We'll pick up from there next week.
Okay.
Anything else before we sign off, guys?
Yeah, apparently without my spell, we were all gonna die.
I wasn't expecting to get hit that many times with 22 AC.
I mean, it didn't
Even
really
with
help me.
disadvantage.
So, John, you are now the most OP character ever.
Yes,
Well, we knew that was a risk.
because that was bonkers broken.
Shame.
But to be fair, those bad guys were pretty buff.
Yeah. No, it worked out. My
Okay.
initial calculation was based on having Talon here, so
So
it was a little tougher than it probably should have been.
Did the captain come with us, or did he just transport us?
He just sent
teleported
you.
us. He's back
He
on-
just sent the boarding party.
That was so nice, and we'll have words when we get back.
Well, you do hear fighting above deck,
Oh,
so you probably will head up there, but due to the hour, we'll pick up there next week,
Okay.
because I know we kind of need to head
Alright.
that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, anything else, gents?
Nope.
That's it. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Thank you very much.